Heavens weep. The fear in Alice's eyes is unlike anything you've ever seen before. This way! There's no time to lose! Well, as morbid as it is, at least we've got a good view. Well, I guess that's what we get for saying things were going well. And for doing such a brazen quick charge. It's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even... Pull yourself together. The gate. This is our only way inside. We need to find my brother. Right now. Servant Bulkhead. The locks on the massive gate appear to have been disabled. You need only praise them open to pass through. Shall be done. Damn it, I don't see them. My brother or Lise. Maybe the general knows something. I'm glad you're here, Lieutenant. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us, on Spicula Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them, to kill their own men just to kill us. Oh, God damn them all! Where's my brother? Tell me where he is. I want to see him. He was in the tower where it was struck. But that need not mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating, and they remain unaccounted for. Alice! Alice! Listen! There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families, just like you and me. They need our help. Do you understand? He's right. I'll take the north, you take the east. Alright. Not entirely sure what I can do. But I could switch to my healer, so you know. Wounded Serpent. Thank you. I think I can manage it my own. Wounded Flame. For a moment there, I thought I was bound for Thal's Great Hall. Ye gods, what were the Imperial thinking? Wounded Storm. Just give me a moment. To let the world stop spinning, would you? There. Alighieri's not far. I'll make it. I'll make it. And Wounded Temple Knight. Much aiding. Oh, everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Alexander Ballius, Ward of House Fortom. We fought together on the steps of faith. You saved my life back then and, well, now. I can walk. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you. Conrad! Conrad! Can you hear me? Nargo! Put him down over there! back to the actual world now because the sparrows reappeared. Alex! Full glad am I to see you. Wait, where's my sister? Oh mighty Ralga! Oh noble Azima! I beg of you, do not take him from us!
Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Meanwhile, in the chaos of Castrum Abania.
Next round, double the charge.
Ooh.
Come, Nidhogg. We are needed.
That's the cerulean pipeline!
Impossible! How can one man... Shoot the bastard! Shoot him!
lance has slain far greater beasts. You're welcome, boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon! The savages are coming!
Okay, not to step over quite nice seeing. I can't help but notice, if you had done that earlier, then we'd not be in this situation. Anywho, we could have been killed. We could have walked away. But instead, we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek a peaceful resolution. We showed them mercy, and this was their response. Fire and blood. This was their answer. Such crimes cannot go unpunished. They must not. God's is my witness, there will be a reckoning. The road home. Slowly but surely, Alfino is regaining his composure. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will see to Commander Kemp's body, find my sister and return to Alagiri. We'll look after him. You should go. We will meet you in Alagiri. I pray you find my sister and leave at once. Okay. She's apparently over here. Hop. There. That should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me you found Alfino. Tell me he is alright. Yeah, he's just round the corner. Oh, thank the 12. I don't know what I would have done. Though, saying that, what will the Resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help on the way. Ooh, an ether current. And strange floating rocks. Alright, who's it gonna be? I mean, there's someone here. Ah, Wounded Imperial. It wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I half expected you to slit my throat. To hell's with this. I should be back home in Isselbard instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. It's an interesting point. Sermant Bulkhead. Sermet? What is Sermant? Alright, who's gonna be out here? Wounded Resistance fighter? Thanks, friend. Bloody tourniquet came loose and I was having trouble getting it back on. I should be fine the rest of the way. And one last person. Somewhere over here, perhaps? Oh, I see someone over there. Wounded resistance fighter. Oh, bless you, kind. Wait, is that you, Alex? Oh, I didn't recognise you at first. Been feeling a bit dizzy. Lost a lot of blood. I can keep going. I can keep going. Alright, back to Alakiri then. Do fate. Eat big or go home. Oh, hello there, Mudsud. You're a big boy. Oh, I spot me, it ain't the current I do. See, it was good that I didn't teleport back, even though it's like right there. Ah, back to the entrance. All in the exact same spots, I think, as well. Alex, we were given over Commander Kemp's remains for safekeeping. No, we have given over. Later, I have no idea when, rites must needs be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. For the living... Excuse me. For the living and the dead. The question of how to move forward in Conrad's absence looms large in Alfinor's mind. All Alliance and Resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Imperatoris. It is time we spoke with General Alden. Over here? Yep. Everyone's back in the spots. The debts weigh heavy on my soul. Commander Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader. He was a patriot. But above all else, he was a good man, who will be sorely missed. One of many lost this day. I ask for a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. We have suffered a grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when next you face the enemy. It will carry us far, General. Of that I have no doubt. Ere we take another step towards Alamigo, however, we must first address the question of how to deal with Castrum Urbani as cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without thought for their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. A frontal assault is out of the question. We'd lose countless men before we even reached the walls. Would we? Recall that the Imperials could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but neglected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they? You suspect they were unable to fire the cannon again? Mayhap due to a malfunction? Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage? Or a herefore unknown resistance faction chose the moment to disable it? There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped when logic dictated they continue. Then I'll have to go and see for myself if the cannon is still operational. Are you mad? Comrade put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel, Nargo. I do, but I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalimo and I arrived in Raga's Reach that Conrad first asked me to join the resistance, and then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the science, but even then, I knew deep down it was an excuse. That I was still afraid of following my heart, because I couldn't be sure if it was for me or for Ida. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who had struggled with the same worries, and as we travelled and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader his people needed him to be. And now it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of us left, and of the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. But don't worry, Nargo, I'll come back, I promise. While I acknowledge Commander Hext's right to carry out the mission, I see no reason why she should do so alone. Lieutenant, would you go with her? Of course! Would have done it even if you hadn't asked, sir. I suppose someone's got to keep her out of harm's way. I would have done it even if you hadn't asked, sir. Then it's settled. We will await your return. Sorry to drag you into this, Alex. It may not be the decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now, all I can do is be myself. Above the churning waters, Lisa's mind is made up. If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the castrum. Oh God. Nyan Krepf? Nyan Krepf's Hope. The ship's stranded on the rocks to the east of here. It shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it. Or that might just be the old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk.